Year 2024. We got some stuff we got to talk about. Apparently, Omar is waking up to, or not waking up, but trying to open up everybody's minds in terms of what the social media stuff got everybody doing. So it's a lot of stuff going on right now that I'm really not too much hip about because I don't be out to share. I be in my own world. So whatever social media's been doing to y'all, bro, we about to find out in this video. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, before we get into it, hold on, let me get this out the way. What's the word, YouTube? Young 40 back in this mode with another banger reaction. You know what I'm saying? Social media lowered everybody's standards. Now I wonder, does he mean in terms of like quality of people? If we're talking about a dating sense, like the quality of women we going for, because everybody, or for women, quality of niggas y'all going for, because everybody just kind of gravitate towards a blue check, or he got a certain amount of cars or chains on his Instagram, so I'm gonna go for it. You know what I'm saying? Social media has kind of changed instead of a wave of reaching out to people, connections, and building bonds and growing. I mean, it's still used like that, but also to change people's lives. I mean, social media is out here paying people tens, hundreds, even millions of dollars to post on it to post. So, and whatever's getting traction, whatever people clicking on, whatever people liking, commenting on, it's just gonna bring you more money. So we got niggas out here doing crazy content for views. We got people saying outlandish stuff for fucking 2 minute, 3 minute clips. Like the whole everybody brain fucked up. So I'm curious to see what you got to say on this topic. For the new niggas, new ladies, everybody, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tap in, show love. Thought I was gonna get it.
2000, there's been a complete boom of people being on the internet and honestly living there, existing there, cohabitating with other people from around the world, claiming this to be a new domain, something that is their own, that they can have free realm on, control, and find people that are like-minded with. But with that, we have some things that are unnecessary evils like social media that have honestly brought to light some of the most negative people in the world. And even if you take into consideration all the positive that social media does, like becoming a major news outlet for people and connecting people and making people rich beyond their wildest dreams, we can also acknowledge that there are some evils with social media.
Right to disrespect.
And before we get into it, shout out to Shawty for sitting in the back for the whole recording. Bro got his girlfriend, well, I think it's his wife, but his wife watching him work, make the money on his stuff. That's what I'm talking about. I need me some of that.
The wildest dreams. We can also acknowledge that there are some evils with social media.
Right to disrespect me like that and call me that, I got it for you. So go ahead and say it right now. So let me go ahead and call your daddy and let him know.
Now you know I didn't. Now you know.
When they told you, you just told me right there you didn't know what you were saying.
Because you told me to say it, and I respect you as a woman. I respect you as a
Now you look like a bitch with your legs straddled over a fucking chair.
mom, and I respect you as a woman.
Nah,
And
fuck
so-
that. You call me a bitch. I got your
You told
bitch.
me
You
to
standing there
tell-
with your legs open looking like a whole pussy.
For those that don't know, that streamer, content creator,
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's his mom?
Chair.
Mom, and I respect you as a woman.
Nah,
And
fuck
so-
that. You call me a bitch. I got your
told
bitch.
me
You
to
standing there
tell-
with your legs open looking like a whole pussy.
For those that don't know, that streamer, content creator, it's Benji, who's been doing content like that for a long time. Why? Because he's seeking success. He's seeking fame. And it's clear to me he's chasing one sort of type or niche in this content creation sphere. This is the I show speed effect in real time. Go on It's Benji's YouTube page, and he has nothing but videos that are pranks directed towards his mom, where he calls her a bitch or any variation of the B word for 2 months, or he has his chat donate mean things to read to his mom, all in the name of success and fame. Now, why you would want to be popular and famous for something like that, I have no clue. Because I don't think they understand the long-term ramifications of being known as the guy who was letting people disrespect his mom. That's not something that you want to be known for, or can even really grow from there. Because
But even on that, people just don't even understand what blowing up for something is. I feel like everybody just sees the views and the likes and want that type of lifestyle, but doesn't know what that encounters. The way you blow up and the way you build your audience and the way you end up bringing people around you is the type of energy you gonna have, the type of people you gonna have, the type of community you gonna have. What's worth making $1 million a year, 2, 3, $4 million a year, and having to stream to the worst community of all time, streaming to a whole bunch of 10-year-olds who's disrespectful themselves? What's making $200,000, $300,000 a year, and your whole comment section is nothing but you know what I'm saying, pedos and all weird stuff like that. So it's people aren't even aware of what they blow up for and the ramifications it's gonna have in their career 2 years, 3, 4 years later. Cause yeah, you might be booming now, but that type of, I don't mean to call it like, but lowbrow type, you can't even call it lowbrow content. That's just plain out disrespectful. But type content like that, I mean, it's gonna be buzzing for a little bit, but stuff like that can always get overdid. So you in a community where we want the craziest thing possible, and whoever got the craziest thing, we gonna watch you for about a cool few minutes. That stuff gets passed every day. Somebody finds something crazy to do every day. So even if you blow up on something like that, the traction that you have only gonna be for about like 3-4 videos. After that, people don't really care about you, bro. And I mean, he brought some light to him, so it's gonna be some people that end up going to his channel and seeing him, but he ain't gonna last for too long.
All you're gonna be doing is stuck in this cycle of one-upping yourself and one-upping yourself. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna start going into classrooms and doing stupid stuff, right?
Bro, can you shut the fuck up? Bro, who the fuck is you, bro? Who? What? 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 You better get your big ass on, boy. You a bitch, nigga. I'ma shoot your bitch ass. Stay in class, nigga. Stay your bitch ass in class. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Puss ass boy.
First of all, W student for standing up for the professor. He's on a website called Prism Live and being hella disrespectful in a classroom full of people that are clearly trying to learn. And I want to acknowledge that he's over here calling the professor and the student who stepped up to defend the professor a bitch and talking about he's gonna shoot him and do all these things while simultaneously backing up and avoiding this whole situation. I think that that's very cowardly type behavior. And I can think about all the other people who have been doing humiliation content for a long time, the Keneal Josephs of the world, the Jadians of the world, and the effect that they've had on mainstream society is so big that even like Jadian had to take time this past year to say, hey, I'm gonna step away from this because I can see not only the impact it's having on me, you know, the people that are in my life, but I can see how it's affecting other people. And he gave himself up to God for the betterment of society, to be quite honest with you. There was a study that I looked up on Desert News that said nearly all children ages 8 through 12 want to become some sort of YouTuber or content creator. And then the number grows to 50% when we're talking about kids from 13 to 18 and social media influencing. Now we could be very optimistic and think that like, all these people are going to want to do good. They're going to teach people how to bake and change tires and make extremely wholesome content. But we also know that's not how the internet works. We also know that the internet thrives on negativity. We also know that the cringy stuff, the edgelord stuff, hell, the harmful stuff is what drives clicks and views and engagement. I would love to think that there will be 50% of all teenagers coming up in the next couple years are going to become Mr. Beast Juniors. Now what that would do to the YouTube algorithm, I can't even really say. But I'm talking more about the philanthropic side. But to be honest with you, a lot of those kids are going to end up being Neons or Sneakos or Jack Dohertys. And the worst part about it is, even for their sake, they're not going to make a lot of money doing it because those people are going to be quickly phased out. Nobody's going to want to see that. Nobody's going to want to patronize that type of content. And what they ultimately do is they make the new or other content creators that are doing good things in the space have a bad rap on them. To be honest with you, I fear telling people that I even have a podcast just because of the name of Kevin Samuels and what he's done to my community. I don't even get an opportunity to let people know the content is basketball before somebody writes me off as one of those He-Man woman haters. And you know what's crazy? I don't even really blame them because what Kevin Samuels did was absolutely crazy. Whether you thought it was good or bad, we can all agree that he was talking reckless to a bunch of people online. Another thing about this is that content creators don't even understand that you lose a part of yourself, your life, and your identity when you get into this content creation sphere. When you become a spectacle for public eye, people quickly start to lose who you are and recognizing that you are a person first, and they start to do crazy things like showing you at your grandmother's funeral.
I almost just broke my fucking monitor, bro. I almost just broke it. On God, Brecky, you're done. You're done. On my life, you're done. Get him out. I'm done. Don't come in my fucking chat. Don't text me on Twitter. Nothing.
And I get it's easy to say that we could just lie about our ages and people can subvert that. But I'm looking at the state of Texas who has put in some sort of identification parameter for anybody trying to access a pornographic.
Age verification. I just remember YouTube being a flex, bro. I remember you could go around out of state, travel, whatever the case may be. Well, first off, it was like, okay, and what else? Like, you don't make money. But once people start figuring out that you was making money off YouTube and YouTubers could move like certain artists and stuff, to say you was a YouTuber and then a class A type YouTuber at that was probably one of the biggest flexes you could have. Simply because of the amount of free time you have, the amount of networking and connections you have, like, you are such a big social media presence that, I mean, people can't even fathom your worth of fame until niggas actually see the amount of subscribers and attention you get out in person. But shit, nowadays, bro, like, let's say dudes get crazy off this. Let's say this become my lifestyle, bro. This ain't something I'm about to be flexing. Every girl that asks, every dude that asks, every parent that asks, nigga, I'm a barber. I cut hair because it's just, I can already see it 5-10 years down the road. Nigga, a YouTuber getting looked at as like a childish ass individual. Somebody who ain't serious, somebody who always messing around, somebody who's real rude and disrespectful to outside people, and then don't let me have a camera outside. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get into vlogs, but it's about to start being certain places that don't even allow you to shoot videos because of a bad rep a certain amount of YouTubers have. Oh, he got a camera. He can't even come in here because I don't even want you messing up what I got. You know what I'm saying? So people like this is also shutting down certain opportunities. Things like being live streaming and being outside and just content in general is going to start becoming a lot more niche down because a lot of shit ain't going to be accepted everywhere. And then especially if you in a state or a city where, you know, the law hit y'all hard every time, it's going to be over for YouTube entirely for some people. So, I don't know. It's crazy.
Website from Pornhub, and it made Pornhub completely pull out because they didn't want the state of Texas to have all that access to people who are just trying to, you know, beat their meat. And when you take into consideration both of those states and then Congress doing what they're doing with TikTok, making ByteDance sell the company, it's letting us know that the government is, one, really, really powerful, and two, they will do anything to have our control stripped away from us. And they won't let us enjoy social media if people keep letting stupid stuff like this happen. I would wish and hope for some sort of regulations or for people to do some sort of collaborative efforts, but people like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg have already come out and stated that they are not willing to work with the government in these sorts of capacities for making rules and laws and regulations for their platform. And I feel like that's sad because there is a benefit of social media that is undeniable. Social media has changed my life. Social media.
But is that crazy though? I mean, let's be real. If the government, this big thing about its standing, its power, why as a CEO of, or not even a CEO, shoot, a big time boss of multiple corporations, or a dude that's lasted gained hundreds of millions of dollars, even upwards of billions of dollars, why would I give you any leeway in what I have going on? See, the thing about partnering with the government is, regardless of the type of situation y'all come to or agreement y'all come to, they are going to want some type of piece of your Tesla, of your Twitter, or whatever the case may be. So they inevitably end up losing power in their own business, end up losing money in their own business, trying to protect everybody else in the world. But at the end of the day, do they owe that to us? Who are we? You feel me? I mean, if I go drop a Tesla today, I'm just another dude that dropped a Tesla. I mean, Elon ain't got no one-on-one connection with me just because I bought one of his cars. So why am I, as a big CEO person, cutting a percentage out of my yearly check or yearly makings to be beneficial for individual Timmys and Johnsons that I'll never meet in my life? So, I mean, I don't know.
It has changed your life if you're watching this video. Not only are you entertained and informed by this, but it's also brought you to a group of like-minded individuals who think like you, who walk like you, who like you. And I would hate for us to go back into an age where we couldn't have access to information readily, or we were put to the side and alienated by our peers in real life because we couldn't have common interests. And that means I would also have to get, you know, maybe another job because I like the way the content creation is paying my bills right now. But I can't deny that kind of content that is edgelord and cringy has to stop. Maybe they need to hire me as some sort of content moderator so I could just comb the internet and get rid of all the bad content that's out there. But let me know what you guys think. What should the government do? What should these companies do in order to get some sort of regulations around what's good content or bad content? China has something in place. Maybe we could get to like a system like that. I don't really know.
I mean, basically what you hit. Cause like, I mean, the craziest thumbnails just be coming up in my videos. You turned him out. He's pregnant. Yeah, see, you can't be on YouTube too long because crazy stuff like that be popping up. But I mean, basically what you said, like, oh, but yeah, basically what you said, have some type of AI presence, maybe scan the internet. I mean, I know we got them. I know we got them. I know y'all have the ability to moderate them like that. So to get some AI type website trolls, or hire some people to every day go in and check the type of content people making and just get them out of here. Like, I mean, you can have your certain people there are limits, and we will give like warnings, slaps on the wrist and stuff like that. But there, y'all know the type of content y'all need to just completely X out. I mean, there's just, you know what I'm saying. There's it's obvious. It ain't hard to peep out. So, but yeah, good video, real educational. If YouTube is packed in the next 3-4 years, I'm gonna be sick because this is the goal. But if that's the case, then shoot, we making a clothing brand, and we gonna get turned up anyway. So, but yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Omar for the vid.